Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and summer is right around the corner, which means E3 is right around the corner. Probably the biggest expo for video games and video game fans, publishers, and developers to show off their cool content. And we know the publisher of Rockstar games, Take-Two Interactive, is going to be there. And I want to talk to you guys today about the top 5 best possible surprises, new game releases, or DLCs that Rockstar could announce at E3 that I think would be incredible. So as always, when we do top 5s like this, I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments section down below. Let me know if you agree, disagree, some things you'd like to see added, some things you'd like to see featured that maybe weren't on the list. Let me know all your opinions down in the comments section. All right, up first at the number 1 spot, the GTA 5 Story Mode DLC. That's right, the long-lost Grand Theft Auto 5 single-player expansion that we don't know where it is. It hasn't been announced. Rockstar, I think the last time they mentioned it was in 2014, which is pretty crazy. Now, the reason I think something like this could happen is because in 2014, Rockstar, although they didn't themselves make the announcement, they made it through Sony, stated that GTA 5 was going to be coming out on the next generation systems. So Rockstar has used the platform of E3 to announce something pretty cool. And I think obviously a story mode expansion would be amazing. It would be so cool, whether it continues the story of Michael, Trevor, and Franklin, or whether it introduces another character like the Grand Theft Auto 4 DLCs did. I think we would all be excited because, as you know, with story mode DLCs and Grand Theft Auto typically comes new cars, new music, new clothing, new guns. It's going to be a lot wrapped up in one, as well as new characters, missions, protagonists, side characters. It's just going to be so awesome. Maybe even some new Easter eggs as well. So that's why I'm putting it at the number 1 spot, because I know it is so highly requested by nearly everyone in the community, and it's closing in on 3 years since the original release of Grand Theft Auto 5. 3 years, that is nuts, and the fact that we have no single-player DLC yet is absolutely incredible. So hopefully that will be announced at E3. That would be probably the best case scenario out of everything, and that's honestly what I'm hoping for the most. Moving on to the number 2 spot, I'd like to see a giant Grand Theft Auto Online DLC announced. And when I mean giant, I'm talking about bigger than executives and other criminals, bigger than lowriders, maybe somewhere on the lines of Heist in terms of hype and in terms of people wanting for it to come out. So whether that's the casino or whether that's something to do with an online expansion to another island, whether it be San Fierro, Las Venturas, Liberty City, or maybe even Vice City, I think it would ultimately need to be on that sort of scale for Rockstar to announce it at an event like E3, where there's going to be so many eyeballs on them, so many people are going to be watching, which I think is going to be pretty cool. And I'm actually hoping to go out to E3 this year, so I think it would be amazing to be at an event where Rockstar literally announces something like this live, and I would be there to witness it. That would be so cool. But I think the DLC, if they were to announce one for online, would have to be of spectacular fashion in terms of like casino or new island or something crazy equivalent to Heist, like the hype was back in early 2015. So I think that would be awesome. That's why I'm including it at number 2, because we have gotten GTA Online DLCs, but I think a huge one that could be announced could be pretty spectacular. Coming in at the number 3 spot, I'd like to see a new Red Dead game announced. It's been so long since I've been able to enjoy Red Dead Redemption because it hasn't come out on the PC. It's only available on the old generation consoles, Xbox 360 and PS3. And obviously there hasn't been a DLC since Undead Nightmare. There hasn't been an expansion or a backwards compatible version. There's been nothing. And I've been craving another Red Dead game for so long. Whether it's going to be called Red Dead 3, Red Dead Redemption Renegades, Red Dead, whatever. I'm just excited for it. And I think if Rockstar announces something like that at E3, that would be absolutely incredible. I'm really curious to see if all the recent leaks that have come out are going to be true. Is it going to be a prequel? Is it going to be taking place on that mystery map that we've all really been talking about? Where is it going to go? How is it going to work? How is it going to function? I really do think that if they were to announce another Red Dead game in that series, that not too many people would be disappointed and would overall be pretty excited for the future of what Rockstar has to hold, balancing Grand Theft Auto Online DLCs as well as introducing a new game in the Red Dead series. So that's why that's at the number 3 spot. At the number 4 spot, I'd like to see Bully 2. Now, I don't know how many of you guys have played Bully or Bully Scholarship Edition. I actually live streamed the full game here on my YouTube channel, and it's pretty amazing. To give you guys a quick synopsis, Bully is like Grand Theft Auto as a kid. Instead of Los Santos, you've got Bulworth Academy. Instead of guns and weapons, you've got slingshots and spitballs. Instead of, supercars and fast vehicles, you've got go-karts and skateboards. So it really is kind of Grand Theft Auto as a teenager. The missions are really cool. The characters are obviously hilarious. There's a lot of just craziness and wackiness that went on in Bully. And I think a second edition would be pretty cool. You wouldn't think this is one of Rockstar's best games, but believe me, it is. Bully is incredible, and you wouldn't believe the amount of people that are looking for a second version of this game. And I think if they did announce that, it would be amazing to see actually come out and come to fruition. It would be incredible, and I absolutely would not be disappointed whatsoever. All right, and at the number 5 spot, I'd like to see maybe a new IP announced. And new IP would be a new game. So if Rockstar were to come out and say, hey, we're introducing this new series, something that's different from Grand Theft Auto, different from Red Dead Redemption, different from Bully, I think that would be cool, and it would be interesting to see the direction they went, whether it's a racing game, whether it's a criminal world, kind of open world styled GTA game. I'm sure they wouldn't want to make it too similar, whether it's an RPG, something that Rockstar really hasn't stumbled into, but I think that would be cool as kind of a fifth and final scenario that they could possibly announce at E3, having a different and new IP launched, which I think would be really awesome. Now, as far as some honorable mentions, I can imagine you guys wanting maybe a new Midnight Club, maybe Max Payne 4, and maybe even Rockstar Table Tennis 2. Those would be some pretty funny honorable mentions, and I think if anything is announced by Rockstar, it would be great. Of course, we don't 100% know that they are going to be at E3. We just know that Take-Two Interactive is going to be at E3, and there, of course, is the possibility that something from Rockstar is announced. So I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments section down below. Let me know what you think about my list in terms of some of the best possible surprises, new game releases, or DLCs that Rockstar could announce at E3. Let me know what your number 1 suggestion is in the comment section down below. If you did go on to enjoy the video, a like rating would of course be awesome. And also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new or you like daily GTA 5 videos like this. With all the way, guys, like I said, thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.